This is it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Mid-Atlantic Mulling League Dungeonbowl Finals. The TVs could not be much closer. It's 1580 TV versus 1570. The treasuries could not be much closer. It is 100,000 gold to 90,000 gold. Tonight, it's going to come down to pure coaching. Did you kit out the team the way you wanted to this competition? Do you have the lineup that you want going into this finals? Will you have the better tactics? And perhaps most importantly, will you be the superior strategist? It is the Dungeonbowl Finals Walmart Death Machine at Orclund. Raiderz, Bash versus Bash, Chaos versus Orc. The Orclund Raiderz, the #1 seed, had a fantastic round robin, resulting in a matchup against Purplish Passion in the semifinals. Walmart Death Machine, the underdog, defeating the Skaven of the Raiderz. And now both teams are playing to be Dungeonbowl champion. The winner tonight will win a key for Blood Bowl 3 when it releases this August. Not only that, but both coaches have already advanced to the Blood Bowl. Both coaches already seated in the Blood Bowl. We'll take a look at that bracket after tonight's game. But first, let's get into these lineups. First off, the Orclund Raiderz, 1580 TV. They've got themselves 12 men on their lineup. Wenger playing just a fantastic Orcish team. You can tell he knows how to play the game. And I don't think we're going to see much different out of him here tonight. He's got 5, 6, 7 players with block. He's got the thrower who's up to 4 strength. That gives him 5 players with a strength of 4. He's got the troll. He's got the goblin as well. I think tonight the Orclund Raiderz might just play their standard game. I think they cage up on offense, try to bust open a hole, and try to score as late as possible. Now, that'll get mixed up a little bit, I think, here tonight, and we'll talk about that in a bit. On defense, he's playing a bashy team. He wants to play a standard defense against the bashy team. He doesn't necessarily have to screen them out. He may, but I don't think there are a lot of tricks that are going to be in his bag tonight against WDM. He will threaten the pass for sure. I think the pass is probably going to be the most threatening it has been all season long in this matchup, with the exception of the Whiny Beavers. I do think Nick Satan and WDM are going to have to really pay attention to that. And again, we'll talk about that in just a bit. But really, this game, I think, comes down to Nick Satan's team and Walmart Death Machine. 1570 TV. I don't know if you noticed before, but the Orclund Raiderz have 100K in the bank. WDM has 90K in their treasury. That means no shenanigans tonight. I doubt either coach is going to want to spend any money on inducements. They're going to want to save that for the Blood Bowl. So no wizards, no star players, just 2 teams on the pitch bashing each other's faces in. Walmart Death Machine with an 11-man lineup. First thing to notice is almost everyone has horns. That means anyone can be the blitzer and take advantage of horns, which gives you a +1 on the armor break. You'll notice Nick Satan here took blitz for his level ups. He's got 6 players. I'm sorry, not blitz. Block for his level up. He's got 6 players with block. I personally would have gone with more mutations. Block is certainly not bad. Block is, of course, an excellent skill, and clearly he's used it to good effect. He is here in the Dungeonbowl Finals. We'll see if it works out for him in this matchup. I think it makes this matchup a little more difficult for him. Nick Satan, also a bashy team, but his bash is focused on murder, on taking people off the pitch. And you can see this here with his level 4 Minotaur. He's got claws, he's got mighty blow, and of course he's got horns. He is a nightmare. He's gonna get that frenzy follow-up too. Frenzy with a strength of 5, super nightmarish. Frenzy on a strength 3 player, kind of risky. Frenzy on a big guy with 5 strength, kind of terrifying. He's also got guard, and he took tentacles, so if he wants to tie up a player with this Minotaur, that player's not going to dodge away. Well, may not dodge away. he's got 4 Chaos Warriors on the bench. So right now we can see he's got 4 players with a strength of 4, not including the big guy. And the Orclund Raiders have 5, including that thrower. Let's ignore the thrower for just a moment. 4 Black Orcs versus 4 Chaos Warriors. They don't necessarily negate each other, but it makes it a very interesting match tonight, how these two teams want to use their strength 4 players. Are they going to be used for tie-ups? Are they going to try to leverage their advantages and sort of steer clear of each other? Who's to say? These 2 Chaos Warriors have block. That Nick Satan might use that, might decide that's an acceptable trade. If he wants to tie up a Black Orc with a Chaos Warrior with block, maybe he does that. Maybe he doesn't. Who knows? He's got a 3rd Chaos Warrior with dodge. What's he going to do with him? AG3 dodge is not bad. So what is Nick Satan going to do against the Orclund Raiders? I said the Orclund Raiders are probably going to play their standard game tonight. Well, Nick Satan, I think, on defense, really needs to be worried about this passing game. He's not slow. You can see the Beastmen have the MA of 6, Chaos Warriors have an MA of 5. But the Goblin is going to either get thrown over or dodge through a defensive line if he has to. So the closer Venger gets to the end zone, the more of a threat that's going to become. And the more Nick Satan's going to have to be wary of that and do something against that. If he can get a block on the Goblin, he's almost certainly going to take it, which means the Goblin is not going to be out by his lonesome. Almost definitely. The Goblin only has an AV of 7. Otherwise, if he can stop the Orcish run, that's a win, right? That well, not a win for the game necessarily, but that's a good defense. He might want to do that. He might want to play more like an agile team. He might want to not tie up too many players. He's not playing an agile team, right? Or he's not playing against an agile team like he was in the semifinals. Those tie-ups aren't necessarily free. Now he does have AVs of 8 and 9. He's a pretty resilient team, but why take the risk? If you can stop the run, why take the risk? So I'm not sure. I think he might play a little less aggressively on defense tonight. The key, however, for both teams is going to be who are they marking, who are they blitzing. And in that, I think it's going to be a chess match tonight, right? We've got 4 strength 4 players a pop on each team, save for the thrower. And the reason we're not bringing up the thrower is I doubt the thrower on offense is going to be used for blocking too much. But we'll see. That strength of 4 makes him really hard to actually block down when he's the ball carrier. So we have 4 of these strength 4 players a pop. These are your big guys. These are your knights, right? These are your bishops. How are they going to be used? You can tie up with them. You can go for the 2-die blocks with them. Do they stay away from each other? Do you tie up some of them and not the others? On offense for WDM, do you put some on the cage? Do you put none on the cage? I suspect for both teams, we'll see 2 of these players on the fronts of the cage, and the other 2 players will harass. Maybe to open up holes on offense, maybe to get around a cage on defense. I think this whole game comes down to these 4 players here and how they're going to get used. 2 very bashy teams. They want to take hits, but they don't want to beat up each other, right? The team that can set up their formation in such a way that they make hits that don't have hits coming back to them, I think that is the team that wins tonight. 4 cheerleaders, 3 coaching assistants, and 8 fan factor. Pretty similar here to the Orclund Raiders. 4 cheerleaders, 3 coaching assistants, and 6 fan factor. The only difference is the 2 fan factor for WDM. Not too much of a difference, so the fame advantage can go to either player. Both teams have an apothecary. The Orclund Raiders have 4 TRRs to the 3 that WDM has, and they're going to need to be careful with each and every one of them. It looks like the coaches are ready to go here in the Dungeonbowl finals. We are about to get the final game of the Dungeon Bowl. Two bashy, smashy teams. Who will be more clever with their marks? It's hard to know who set up first. Walmart Death Machine. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. All right, so Walmart Death Machine has the fame advantage. But look at this. Both teams brought a Bloodweiser babe. Wow. So they are cognizant of the fact, this is what we were talking about. They are cognizant of the fact that they don't want to go down on players. They want to make those tactical hits, but not take them in return. And so they brought the Bloodweiser babe just in case they lose a player. They'll get a +1 on their knockout roll result. And it looks like WDM may be kicking. We'll see. No, the Orclund Raiders are going to kick. WDM is going to be on offense here in the first half of this finals matchup. It's a high kick. WDM gets to move a player under the ball. Always good if you don't have to make the pickup roll. The less rolls you make, the less risks you have. Turn 1 for WDM. Look at this insane line. I don't think we've seen this all competition. 7-man line for Walmart Death Machine. 3-man line for the Orclund Raiders. Walmart Death Machine looking to destroy this line. Maybe not the troll. We'll see. He can still get a 2-die block on the troll here. He'll just move a Chaos Warrior or maybe a Beastman over. 2-die block on the left-hand side. It's going to be a good block to start this game. SP Beaver says the wife just accused me of watching tentacle porn. Thanks, Walmart Death Machine. 2-die block on the right-hand side of the line. It's going to be both standing. Probably take another 2-die block with the Chaos Warrior. Yes, indeed. And this one's a push. He'll take that push. That leaves him 1 Chaos Warrior left. I suspect that Chaos Warrior is going to come back to cage up, but we'll see. He only needs 1 assist here to take this troll down. Or rather, he only needs 1 assist to make this a 2-die block against the troll. Oh, he's going to go in. He's going to go in. Wow. What is that about? So that's not going to be an assist. And now he's got the assist. I wonder, did he want to tie up that lineman, or was that an error? But we're going to get a 2-die block here against this troll. He might be thinking about saving this for last, though. He still has 4 players to do something with. And he definitely wants to protect this ball carrier. As mentioned before, both teams have earned their spot in the Blood Bowl. They take the 2-die horns blocked, and it's going to be a both down. Oh no, and Brakmar is injured. Will the Apothecary be spent here on turn 1? It is. So he'll join the substitute. That's a good Apoth, but he's now off the pitch. And just like that, the Orclund Raiders have a 1-man player advantage before their game even starts. Oh, that's unfortunate. Now the ball carrier is exposed. Orclund Raiders will have to open a hole before they can get at him, though. Two-die blitz on the left-hand side of the line. The end. It's going to be a push against the number 6 Beastman. SP Beaver, he was close on his pre-game prediction of the double skull. At the very least, he got a stun out of it, but, I mean, you don't want to see your big guy off the pitch on turn 1, and you had to spend the Apothecary just to keep him from being injured. Again, both teams have to worry about the Blood Bowls still, too. So there's some strategy there in how you want to play this game. We saw the Vloopadoops elect not to bring their not to replace their injured big guy, their injured ogre in their final game of round robin, in order to save the money to fill out their roster for the Blood Bowl. And it cost them in their final game of the round robin. It eliminated them from the Dungeon Bowl, but hopefully it'll work out in the Blood Bowl. Orclund Raiders go too deep down the left wide zone, covering that wide zone very well. And they send a blitzer downfield, setting up this potential offense. And if it doesn't work on offense, you can always send him around to blitz on defense. Turn 2 to Walmart Death Machine. What do they do now? I think they set up their cage. Only one player is marked here. And you can see Wenger, this is what we were talking about. Wenger decided to not give up those hits, which I think is a good call. This is going to be a chess match. He wants to make key blocks, key blitzes, and not give up the hits to his opponent. Walmart Death Machine looking to set up a cage here. He might replace the Beastman with the number 11 Chaos Warrior. Maybe moves the Beastman to the back of the cage. We'll see. But a Chaos Warrior is going to move back to mark the number 10 Blitzer. There are 2 men downfield here that he needs to be worried about. They're set up for... So if the Orclund Raiders pick up the ball, these are obvious receivers. But even if they don't, they can harass the back of the cage. And it looks like Nick Satan is going to tie them up with the Chaos Warriors. So this is what we were talking about as well. These 2 Chaos Warriors have a strength of 4. They are now tying up these blitzers. These blitzers are not going to block back. It's an uphill block for both of these blitzers. And if they want to get away, they've got to make a dodge, an AG3 dodge. So Nick Satan has decided to use these 2 Chaos Warriors with a strength of 4 to tie up these 2 blitzers. And we'll see if that tactic works out. It's going to take the 2-die block on the number 10 blitzer. Good hit with horns. Can he take a player off the pitch? He's got Mighty Blow as well. Doesn't take him off the pitch. And now that blitzer is going to move right back up to the line. Well done. 24 seconds in turn 2 for WDM. Risky play to take the blitz first before filling out the back of your cage, but it worked out. 10 seconds. Cage is now set up for Walmart Death Machine. And that's all they're gonna do. Turn 2 to the Raiders. Troll stands up. Now he's tying up the number 8 Beastman, as well as the number 13 Chaos Warrior, who was already tied up. That Chaos Warrior will probably take a hit this turn, but not before Wenger sets up his free players. He's going to take a 2-die blitz on the corner of the cage. He's got to spend the TRR, and now he gets a clean hit. Raiders down to 3 TRRs and a half. That's a man on the ball carrier. And there's that 2-die block on the Chaos Warrior. It's a skilled block, so it's going to work out for the Black Orc. Well done. If you take a 1-die block and you have the block skill and your opponent doesn't, it's often not a bad option to take. And now the number 4 Black Orc ties up these 2 Beastmen. So you can see Wenger is using his Black Orc to tie up 2 players. He can get a 1-die block back on the Black Orc. It is a skilled block. He'll probably take... Oh, no, I'm sorry, he won't. This player's in the Troll's tackle zone, so it's still an uphill block for Nick Satan. Well done by Wenger. Wenger resets the safety, moves him to the right just a hair to follow the cage. And there's the Black Orc, the Blitzer dodging out of the Chaos Warriors tackle zone. And Wenger is applying pressure to this cage. Turn 3 for Walmart Death Machine. What do they want to do? They could very well move laterally if they want and reset a cage over here. They're going to take a 2-die block on the Blitzer. Good blitz on the Black Orc on the front corner of the cage. Putting those horns to work. Gets a good stun out of it. Well done. And now we'll probably see that 2-die block on the back corner, the back right corner of the cage. Not before standing up the number 13 Chaos Warrior. He's going to take another hit next turn. Does he want to move this Chaos Warrior back here, perhaps? I don't know. I don't know what he wants to do. I'm glad I'm not in their situation. This is a tricky game to play, I think. Indeed he is. He is going to move the Chaos Warrior back to get this 2-die block on this number 4 Black Orc. Here comes... Oh, it's a 1-die block. Oh, it's a 1-die block because he took it. He had to take it with the Beastman. So it's 3 + 1 is 4 against 1. Oy, oy, oy. It was skilled, though, so well done. Results in a push. And now we see the 2-die block on the back right corner of the cage. It's going to be a both standing result. He doesn't want to spend the TRR. Does he want to reset the cage or not? Nope. It's going to stay put. Turn 3 for the Raiderz. Probably see a 2-die block right back on this corner of the cage. This Blitzer now really can't take a block. Not unassisted anyway. Two-die block in the front corner of the cage. Good push. He will... another Black Orc will take that corner position again. Once again, getting a tackle zone on the ball carrier. Number 12 lineman marks the number 12 Chaos Warrior at the line. This will be a 2-die blitz on the Chaos Warrior. Results in a push. Good blocking choices by both coaches here. Not getting the knockdowns they want, however. 2 tackle zones now on the ball carrier. The third Black Orc, the number 4 Black Orc, moves behind the Troll. 2-die block on the Chaos Warrior. It's going to be a good hit. Can he take him off the pitch? What a punch to the face. Knockdowns are pretty significant to both of these teams, but it hurts the offense more because the offense is the team that needs to be actually moving. So every knockdown on WDM is a good knockdown. There's that Blitzer in scoring position. It's moved in front of this cage in case the Raiders can get on this ball. Turn 4 for WDM. WDM sends a Chaos Warrior behind the or in front of the line here. Marks the number 4 Black Orc and the Troll. Tried for a handoff. Had to spend the TRR. And now he's got a free Beastman, but what does he do with it? Looks like he's going to try to reset his cage over here on the left-hand side of the pitch. I think not a bad move. That's one Chaos Warrior on that inside front corner. Where is he going to put the other Chaos Warrior? This other Chaos Warrior, I think, is almost certainly going to go in this cage. But does he go here or does he go here? Nope, he's going straight in front. It looks like, we'll see if he dodges out for the final corner or not. Maybe he doesn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe he does. We'll see. Take a hit on the right-hand side of the line. Good hit on the number 11 Blitzer. Does he use this Beastman? Oh, guess we'll find out what he uses the Beastman for. He's going to take a 2-die Blitz against the number 8 Blitzer in front of the cage. It's going to be a good hit. He pushes him to the sideline. Horns is a great skill, but these are two very resilient teams. AVs of 8 and 9. Tries to dodge with the Beastman. He doesn't have the TRR, and that'll end the turn for Walmart Death Machine. So right now, that ball carrier is in danger of a 1-die skilled blitz. It's skill to pop. It's a 50-50 roll. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 1, 2, 3. Maybe he can't make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, he can't make it. All right. He can't make it without some undue dodges, so the ball carrier is still pretty safe. Safe from the number 10 Blitzer, that is. Orclund Raiders move a Blitzer to the left wide zone to get in front of this cage and play some defense. 2-die block with the Troll against the number 8 Beastman is going to be a clean hit. And that's an injury well done by the Orclund Raiders. Orclund Raiders now have a 2-man player advantage. The Apothecary for WDM already spent. The Troll follows up, and he is one space closer to this cage. And here comes the Blitz. The Blitz on the back corner of the cage is going to be a 2-die Blitz. Fails the GFI. He'll have to spend the TRR. Good clean hit. He'll follow up and get a tackle zone on the ball carrier. SBV says, we need to see more serious injuries. All right. Now that Blitzer gets to move up and get 2 tackle zones on the ball carrier. That ball carrier is in trouble. Orclund Raiders move the number 12 lineman to try to get into some semblance of defense in front of this cage. 2-die block on the right-hand side of the line against the number 3 Beastman. This is the ball carrier Beastman with sure hands. There's going to be potentially one more block coming up for the Orclund Raiders in this first quarter. Tried to dodge with the number 11 Blitzer. Didn't work out. That's the end of the first quarter. Turn 5 now for WDM. 3 more quarters of the Dungeonbowl to play. Unless there's a tie. 2 team rerolls apiece. It's going to take the 1-die block against the thrower. This works out. That gets that Chaos Warrior to move who was marked. That's good. Oh, he's going to dodge and blitz. Wow! Dodge 2-die blitz with horns. Oh, does he spend the TRR or not? He does. Oh no, it's both standing. Wow. Gutsy play. Didn't work out. And now the ball carrier's in trouble. He had a positive dodge to a 2-die block. Just couldn't get the dice. He's going to take a 2-die block now on the number 8 blitzer. Ties up the black orc and the blitzer that are now behind the ball. Tying up as many players as he can here. So he knows his ball carrier is in a threatening position. So he's tying up as many Orclund teams, or Orclund players as he can. He doesn't want them to collapse down on this faux cave. Took the 1-die block. Couldn't get anything out of it against the number 8 blitzer. He will probably dodge this Chaos Warrior out. We'll see. Maybe he just takes the block. It's another 1-die block. It's a 50-50. He doesn't have any more TRRs. Moves the number 11 Chaos Warrior over to the left-hand side of this Black Orc. That puts negative modifiers in front of this Black Orc if he wants to dodge out. If he wants to dodge out, the only positive way to do it is to go away from the ball. The Orclund Raiders. Here we go. 2-die block on the ball carrier. It's gonna work. Where does the ball scatter? Right in front of the Raiderz blitzer. Does he take a -2 dodge to pick it up? Is the question. He does not. I think that's fair. 2-die block behind the ball is going to be a good hit against the number 4 Beastman. That's an excellent stun. And now WDM in a little bit of a pickle. His Chaos Warriors, his Strength 4 players, are kind of scattered along the pitch. Not so bad when you're on offense. Not so good when you have to switch to defense. Tying up that Chaos Warrior. Gets a 1-die block on the number 5 Beastman. He uses the grab skill. Grab is basically the opposite of... he's not going to make this catch. He's not going to spend the TRR. He's still not going to spend the TRR. Nobody can catch the ball. The ball scatters to the right. Grab is basically the opposite of sidestep. Instead of the blocked player getting to choose where he gets pushed, the blocker gets to choose. And it can be anywhere. Failed dodge. 50-50 dodge. He's going to spend the TRR. It brings us to a 75% dodge. Fails the dodge a second time. And the ball scatters yet again. A glimmer of hope for WDM to pick this ball up. He's got a big old troll to get through first, though. Oh, boy. Can he get at this ball? We might see him take some blocks first. He can take a 2-die block against the Black Orc. Well, that might be the only block he takes. We'll see. He's still got a blitz as well. He's down 2 players. WDM, of course, the 3rd seed underdogs. Trying to beat this almost unstoppable Orclund Raiders team. The only team to beat the Orclund Raiders in this competition were the undead team of Shambling Shitstorm, coached by Malik. Wow, and another KO this time for Walmart Death Machine. They bring their player deficit down to 1. Good blitz. Now it's going to free up the 2-die block with the Chaos Warrior against the number 9 Blitzer. Another good hit. And another KO. Well done. It is now 9v9. It is all tied up on the pitch. Smart blocks all around. Tries to pick up the ball. He's going to spend his final TRR to make this a 75%. Good pickup. Does he dodge out of the way? He does. Good recovery by Walmart Death Machine, but the ball carrier is still not out of harm's way. Does he want to take the GFI? He doesn't have a reroll. He does. Takes out one more GFI and fails the GFI. Good scatter for WDM. As Merrick, the coach of the Whiny Beavers, would say, frack GFI. 2-die block on the number 13 Chaos Warrior is going to be a good hit. 2-die block thanks to that assist by the number 10 Blitzer. Two-die block against the number 12 Chaos Warrior, who is just in trouble. Takes a punch to the kneecap. Good lord. That frees up number 5 to go after this ball. Good pickup. Number 5 is the thrower. And remember, there is a player here in scoring position. Is he thinking about a GFI? He is. And he succeeds. Well done. You might even see a dodge by the number 12 lineman. Now that troll's going to move right back to the front of this cage. That makes this the right front corner of this cage almost impenetrable. There's that dodge by the number 12 lineman. Well done. And now the Orclund Raiders looking to be in pretty good shape. WDM now needs to be concerned about this number 11 Blitzer. WDM does not want to go down 1-0 in this half. The Orclund Raiders are going to get the ball back in the second half. 2-die block, I'm sorry, 1-die block against the number 3 Beastman results in a dodge push. And now a 2-die block on the right-hand side of the line is going to be a clean hit. And that Beastman is stunned. Every stun at this point is a good stun. The ball's basically at center pitch. Everyone's a threat. 2 turns to go in this half. SP Beaver says, yeah, if it wasn't for GFIs, I would have 3 tournament championships. If it weren't for dice, I would have won all my games. The number 4 Beastman runs back to play some sort of defense. Probably just trying to make sure he stays in the game. He was downed. He didn't have too many spaces to move. Good hit gets the number 3 Black Orc. Any of these strength 4 players that get knocked off the pitch would be excellent for either team. Here comes the blitz on the back corner of this cage. Man, can't get anything going with this horn. It's going to be a push and a follow-up. It's 1 man on the ball carrier, but right now it is a 2-die block coming back. 2 men on the ball carrier. Yeah, he'll tie him up for sure. You can see these 2 coaches playing chess with their players. Wenger kept number 11 down pitch, just in case he picked up the ball. Walmart Death Machine now marks that blitzer with this Beastman. I might have moved the Beastman in front of him. It's a positive dodge for that blitzer to get out of. Well, maybe he didn't have the movement. Was he prone? I don't remember. Stands up the number 6 Beastman, tries to dodge him out. I think that was a good call, but that will be a turnover. There's no TRRs left for WDM. 2 turns for the Raiders to score, and they can absolutely do it. SP Beaver says, I see potential for an arc pass. Absolutely. The Raiders still hanging on to 1 TRR, and that's big, as WDM has none left. Wenger considering his options here. Wants to maximize his actions here on this turn. He wants to minimize his risk. Going to take the least risky actions first. He moves the troll in front of the ball carrier to get the assist. 2-die block on the number 10 Chaos Warrior is a good block. Looks like he does indeed follow up. He'll now get a 2-die block on this Chaos Warrior. He's going to keep the both standing result. He wants to hold on to that TRR. A lot of coaches might be tempted to spend the TRR, but it is risky. It's just as threatening holding on to it. Ball carrier is going to advance forward. Is he going to pass? That one space makes this a short pass. Failed pass. He had the pass skill. He doesn't get to spend the TRR on it, and now WDM gets an opportunity to try to pick up this ball, maybe punt it downfield. SPB says, what's a quick pass? A quick pass is 3 spaces, and it's a +1 on the pass attempt. So you have, I'm sorry, it's quick, short, long, and bomb. A quick pass is shorter than 3 spaces, and that's a +2. Short pass is +1, long pass is 0, and a long bomb is -1. It's not quite that simple because it's not literally 3 spaces. It's actually a template that gets laid over the pitch, and it's about 3 spaces wide as well. 2-die block coming up on the number 5 thrower with horns, trying to murder this guy. Left hook to the face. He will be out for the rest of the half. Good pickup by WDM. Do they want to throw the ball away? I think they do. They could try to throw it to the Chaos Warrior. Nope, they're going to hold on to that ball. They're going to take a 2-die block with the number 13 Chaos Warrior against the number 10 Blitzer. It's going to be a push. They'll follow up and get another 2-die block on him. This time skilled. Oh, man. Both standing result. Stands up the free Beastman to move him forward. Marks the number 10 Blitzer. Stands up the number 10 Chaos Warrior. Is he going to try to take this block or not? I don't think he does. It's an uphill block. Or, I'm sorry, it's a 1-die block. He takes it, and it's a good hit. Well done. Trying to get some injuries. Not working out. Dodges away from this number 11 Blitzer to try to protect this ball carrier. Is he going to try to dodge out the number 7 Beastman? Dodge the 2 GFIs? Is that his plan? Looks like it is. No GFIs. 1 GFI. All right. Not a bad place to be. Final turn of the first half. The Orclund Raiders blitzing the ball carrier. 2-die blitz. It's going to be a good hit. Where does the ball scatter? Excellent scatter for the Raiders. Well, not so excellent. They've got lots of dodges to make to get on this ball. They can't give it to the blitzer because he needs to score. We'll see if he even tries to go for the ball. He probably will, but he'll save it for the end of the turn. Oh, it's only a 2 AG Black Orc too, man. Could he make it with 2 GFIs? No, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. So he can't move the blitzer. Guess I could just hover over it, but it doesn't really show you him moving backwards. 1 minute to go for the Orclund Raiders. Wenger considering his options here. Personally, I say, why not just go for it? Maybe take your hits first. And what's the harm? You've got... Oh, he's just going to take the hits instead. Fair enough. Moves the beastman out of the ball. Scatters the ball forward a space. So... the Orclund Raiders opting not to score. And now they're going to take some hits. Wenger, I don't think Wenger has fouled once this whole competition. That's it. 0-0. WDM was able to protect against the score. They were able to transition to defense fairly well in the first half after losing the ball. So they're still in pretty good shape. If they went down 1-0, they'd have a tough time here in the second half. So now the Raiders are going to get another chance to score here. They're going to pick up the ball here in the second half. We're going to be back to 11v11. It looks like the Raiders only got back one of their KO'd players. But we will see the Goblin come into the pitch this time. That Goblin is a real threat on offense. And I think Walmart Death Machine is going to have a tough time here on defense. It is by no means impossible. But this right here is what they're going to have to bring their A game. That Goblin is a super threat, especially as Wenger and the Orclund Raiders get closer to the end zone. So Walmart Death Machine, in my opinion, is going to want to try to prevent that forward movement for as long as possible. A, that keeps him further away from the end zone, of course, and B, it makes this Goblin less of a threat. That Goblin is stunty, titchy, and has dodge. He can dodge through a line, no problem. The Troll can also throw him. If Wenger gives up that Goblin, you'll almost certainly see Nick Satan take the block on him. The Goblin only has an AV of 7, but Wenger is almost certainly not going to give up that Goblin. I think Nick Satan needs to play a very similar defense to what Wenger and the Raiders did in the first half. He needs to not get super greedy. He needs to prevent forward momentum as best as he can and make very smart, very clever blocks. Make very clever blitzes. Make very clever marks. And let the Raiders make the mistakes. 2 men deep for the Raiders on kickoff. Both teams have a kicker, of course. And Srofrang suffers an injury. I think the Orclund Raiders have had more rocks thrown at him than any other team in the league. Excellent turn of fortune here for WDM. This right wide zone is wide and clear. The number 3 Black Orc is going to take a 2-die block against the number 12 Blitzer. SB Beaver says they were asking for it. Second block, this time on the right-hand side of the line. Going to have to spend the TRR. This time it's a good hit, and now Nick Satan down to 3 TRRs. He has none left for the turn. He needs to be careful with his action order. He needs to maximize his actions here. So he probably wants to move. Oh, is he going to go after the ball right now? Oh, boy. SB Beaver says Mr. Tentacles is back. He is. Both teams have a Bloodweiser Babe. They gave him a +1 on their knockout rolls. The Raiders didn't get back one of their players. But the Raiders also have a 12-man line, or 12-man lineup. 2-die block against the Minotaur is going to result in a push. WDM's defense, they're giving up the left sideline. And that's almost certainly because they elected to kick to the back right corner. 2-die block on the right-hand side of the pitch results in a push and a follow-up. That's a good follow-up by that Black Orc. Remember, they have a strength of 4. It's only 1 die coming back. It is a skilled block, however. SB Beaver, I really want to see that Goblin tossed or eaten. Either is fine. I would love to see him eaten. The troll has a skill. It's called Always Hungry. He has the potential to eat the goblin when he tries to throw him. That would be amazing. 2-die block by the Minotaur. Frenzy follow-up. Good hit on that Black Orc. Good use of the Minotaur, I think. And he gets a KO. Well done. Excellent. Excellent blitz. Will the Apothecary be used? No, and now WDM has a 1-man player advantage, and one of those pesky Black Orcs is now off the pitch. This is what we were talking about. That's excellent use of the Minotaur. Well done by Nick Satan. Now we'll see a 2-die block on this Black Orc. Trying to take another off the pitch. Holy moly. He's still got a blitz left. We haven't seen Tentacles used on this Minotaur since he grabbed that skill. Tentacles is a 2d6 roll. You add the strength of the... If a player tries to dodge away from the Minotaur, you add 2d6 to that player's strength, subtract the Minotaur's strength of 5, and if the result is a 5 or less, then the dodge doesn't work and the player stays in place. 2-die block with horns against the Blitzer is going to result in a both standing result, unfortunately. Oh boy, he spent the reroll, only got a push out of it instead. Walmart Death Machine down to 2 TRRs on their first turn of the half. Number 13 Chaos Warrior blocks the number 12 lineman on the right-hand side of the pitch. Or, I'm sorry, marks the number 12 lineman. Walmart Death Machine using those Black Orc. I'm sorry, using the Chaos Warriors to mark players. He's marked this Black Orc. It's both skilled, so it's even odds both ways on a 1-die block. But this Chaos Warrior is marking this Blitzer, and that is an uphill block coming back, so it's a good mark. 15 seconds for WDM. They've got 2 players left to do something with. They move the Beastman forward and then back a space. Well done. Still giving up that left sideline. We'll see if the Blitzer takes advantage of that. Bro Jackson. And the thrower moves up to try to start caging up here. Their offensive line broken up a bit. We'll see if he tries to reassemble. 75 seconds left in turn 10 for the Raiders. Carefully considering his options, figuring out what he wants to do, where he wants to go. Remember, we've been saying it all night long, but this is going to be a chess match. You can't play this like Bash versus Agile. All your marks, all your hits have to be thought out and considered. Number 1, Black Orc moves in line with the thrower. He will assist on any blocks taken to the thrower. So number 10 Blitzer moves back to cage up, a faux cage with the number 5 thrower. Goblin moves forward to give the troll the assist he needs. The troll is really stupid. If he tries an action without being next to a friendly teammate, he's got to roll 50-50 before he can take his action. Otherwise, it's a 2+ to roll. Ooh, the Goblin moves 1 space forward to mark that Minotaur. Interesting. Here's that troll. He'll get the assist with the Goblin against the Minotaur. Clean hit. And this is what we're talking about. Smart play. Well done. Very good blitz. 3 seconds to go. And the troll will move 1 space back towards the faux cage. 1 die block up on the line is going to be a clean hit as well. With 1 second to play. Well done. Turn 10 back to Walmart Death Machine. Man, these are great, great turns. Walmart Death Machine stands that Chaos Warrior back up to tie up that Black Orc. He's giving that Black Orc a block by doing that, but he's preventing that Black Orc from dodging away. Blitz with the Minotaur against that Goblin. He's going to take the block, trying to take this Goblin off the pitch. 3 die block, clean hit. Doesn't take him off the pitch. Gets a good stun out of it, though. It's 1 less turn you have to worry about the Goblin. And he moves up to mark the Troll. Troll will get a 1 die block coming back on that Minotaur. You can see the Chaos Warrior moves in to assist the Minotaur. Also to assist on this block here against the number 12 lineman. Well, he can't because he's in the tackle zone of the Troll. 1 die block on the left-hand side of the line. He says, you want to take 1 die blocks? I can do it too. Two die block against the number 12 lineman with the number 13 Chaos Warrior. And he follows up and he gets another KO. Well done. Walmart Death Machine getting into their stride now. It's 11v9, I believe. Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11v10? Or 10v9? 2 die block on the right-hand side of the line. It's going to be a push against the number 11 Blitzer. Looks like it's 10v10. Yep. 10v9. It must be 10v9. 12 minus 3 is 9. So WDM has a 1-man player advantage. Resets his defense as well. I think that's good play. And now turn 11 for the Raiders. Wow, he's going to take the blitz, the 1 die block, He'll push him away. And now that frees up that black orc to try to set up the cage, I suppose. Yes, indeed. We talked about how Nick Staten wanted to stop this forward movement, and so far, so good. Oh no, failed dodge is going to result in a TRR. Orclund Raiderz now down to 2. And they've got none left for the turn. Stand up the blitzer, and wow, they end up marking the number 5 Beastman. I thought he was going to threaten to move him down the sideline. Does he do anything with the troll or not? He does. 1 die block against Chaos Warrior is going to be a good hit. Keep him put, and he gets KO. Well done. 9v9 on the pitch now. Oh no, he doesn't keep him. Oh wow. I would have thought he'd stay put. But now the Minotaur is going to get a 2-die block on the troll if he wants to take it. Two-die block coming up on the number 9 blitzer. Almost certainly a 2-die block on the troll as well at some point. .80 seconds left in turn 11. Walmart Death Machine resetting their defense. I think this is good play. Oh no, he was gonna take the 2-die block. Failed the wild animal roll, unfortunately. Thankfully, unlike Boneheaded, he's gonna retain his tackle zones. 2-die block on the left-hand side of the line is gonna be a good hit. He's gonna set up for the surf. And now 1-die block on the right-hand side of the line. Is he going to eat it or not? He does. He says, you know what? I'm not spending my TRR. I like where I am. Orclund Raiderz, turn 12. They still got to get through this WDM line, but they're in pretty good shape to do so. Goblin is still prone on the ground. He's got lots of dodges to take if he wants to move forward. And remember, every time you're knocked down, you have to make an armor roll. It doesn't matter if it's a block or if you fall on a dodge or a GFI. And with an AVS 7, that's always risky. 2-die blitz on the Minotaur. It's going to result in a push. He'll follow up. Oh, he will not follow up. Alright, fair enough. He's going to leave number 13 to set up this cage. Absolutely fair. He's going to elect to not take another block on the Minotaur. He'll take a 2-die block on the right-hand side. Follow up with that as well. Oh no, and now the troll fails his big guy roll, the really stupid roll. And now, because he's really stupid, he does lose his tackle zones. Oh my goodness. Goblin stands up and is now protected by this cage. Final turn of the third quarter for WDM. Do they want to take a 2-die block against this troll? Probably not the first order of business. You can see Bro Jackson over here, the number 9 blitzer, was not stood up. If he was stood up, he'd be in danger of being surfed. Yeah, that Chaos Warrior is now freed up. And the Minotaur is as well. He'll take a 2-die block on the number 10 blitzer, and he will follow up. And now that's a tackle zone on the ball carrier. WDM playing the game that the Orclund Raiders played in the first half. Can they make it work? Setting up for a 2-die block against the number 2 Black Orc on the right-hand side of the line. Good block. Number 7 Beastman moves to the right-hand side of this cage. He's trying to cover some holes here. Resetting his defense, playing an excellent defensive job here. He didn't overcommit on his aggression, but he has a very real threat on this cage, and his defensive screen is still intact. Does he want to move the Chaos Warrior or not, is the question. If he moves the Chaos Warrior, this blitzer gets to stand up, but he might be okay here. All of these spaces are covered right now. The only problem is, if a blitz is taken on the number 5 Beastman, it's a big hole that the Raiders get to run through. But here we go. The Raiders are going to get a chance now. Will they blitz with the number 3 Black Orc? Nope, they're going to blitz with the number 1 Black Orc. 2-die blitz is going to result in a push. And that Black Orc's going to move one space to the left. And the cage is going to end up right at center pitch here in the beginning of the 4th quarter. Nick Satan doing an excellent job on defense stopping this run, but he can't give up. He has to stay vigilant for the next 4 turns. If he can pick this ball up and score, he wins. But at the very least, he needs to stop the score from the Raiders. And if he does that successfully, we're going to have an overtime finals. Goblin moves over to assist the Troll so that he can make his movement and avoid the 50-50 roll. Trying to take out this Minotaur. Gets an excellent stun. Well done by Wenger and the Raiders. That is a very important stun. That Minotaur is in danger of being out for the rest of the drive. He finds himself behind the ball already. He's only got 5 MA. When he stands up, that's 3, which means he only gets 2 to move without GFIs. And if he's marked, he'd have to dodge to boot. But I think WDM's going to try to rectify that here with a 2-die block against Marcus Allen. Not before he resets his defensive screen here. He needs to be careful here. We've seen Wenger do it before. Yeah, he's pulling left, but he can't give up center pitch. This cage can cruise down center pitch. He'll have to take the block. He'll have to take the 2-die block on the Black Orc and use the remaining 2 freed up players to move left. It's a good block. I might have taken it with the number 6 Beastman. These 2 players are closer to center pitch. He follows up to try to keep that Black Orc on the sideline. Well done. Now he's going to try to reset this defense. He goes too deep at center pitch. Both of these coaches are, I think, playing their best game all competition. It really has been a chess match. WDM expertly resetting this defense. Does WDM want to take this Chaos Warrior off this Blitzer or not? There's that 2-die block on Marcus Aylin. I'll take a push and a follow-up. What does he do with this Chaos Warrior? This is a key decision over here. If he keeps him behind the cage, he's in... Oh boy. 2-die blitz on the ball carrier, or 1-die blitz on the ball carrier. I'll have to spend the TRR. Unfortunate result for Walmart Death Machine. Decent ball scatter, however. They get 2 spaces out of it for the ball scattering on his face. 3 turns left for the Orclund Raiders to try to score to win this competition. If not, we're going to overtime. So now the Blitzer can stand up. Where do the Orclund Raiders go? They don't want to move back to center pitch. That's well defended at this point. They're going to blitz down one of these 2 players. It's going to be the outside player. They're going to get a push out of it. They're going to follow up, I believe. Oh no, they stay put. All right, now they've now opened up the left sideline. They're going to reset this cage here. Wow, interesting choice. They're going to pick it up with the Blitzer? They pick it up with the Blitzer. All right, fair enough. Decide not to pick it up with the thrower. I'm not sure what that's about, but I bet you there's a very clever plan behind it. Troll's going to move up to mark this Minotaur and be an assist on a block against the Chaos Warrior. It's a 2-die block now. And now it's a 1-die block if he wants to take it. The Goblin moves down pitch and fails the GFI! Wow! And fails the GFI again! Holy smokes! 1 TRR left for both teams. That Goblin thankfully stays on the pitch. SB Beaver responds with ... I've been saying it for years. Oh man, what is Walmart Death Machine gonna do? They're now 2 deep on the left wide zone, but they can't give up center pitch unless they're gonna go after that ball. Oh boy. Gonna take a 2-die block against the Black Orc. He could take a 2-die block against the Black Orc. If he gets a good solid block out of it, yeah, he can not follow up, and that'll leave him an opportunity to get a blitz. It's only gonna be a 1-die blitz though. All right, he's left open the door to blitz. 1-die blitz. Oh, he's got horn. Oh, well done. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Where does the ball scatter? Right into his hands. He's not going to spend the reroll. And it's behind him. What does he do? What does he do? Is he thinking about it? I don't know if he... Oh, man, I don't know. I don't know what he wants to do. That is such a risky pickup. He does have a TRR. It's the last one he's got left. Not going to pick it up. I think that's probably the best call. SB Beaver says, and a risky dodge. Yes, indeed. 2-die block against the number 10 Blitzer. He is trying to take players off the pitch. Not going to do it with that hit. But he gets a stun. That is a great stun. He will effectively be out for the rest of this half. Does WDM keep the Beastman on this Black Orc? I don't know. If he doesn't, the Black Orc's free to run, but I think he needs to be worried about this Goblin as well. Black Orc only has an AG of 2. And he's down. He's only going to get to move 2 movement when he stands back up. I think the Beastman moves here. And I think that's the turn. But we'll see what he decides. He's got 15 seconds left. Oh, he's going to move down. Wow, he is playing the same game that the Raiders are playing. He is learning. Oh my gosh. Oh, both you implementing the same tactics. It's going to come down to who can grab this ball and get rid of it first. The Raiders are going to try to do their best here. 2 die, block. Certain follow-up. Well, is it certain? Maybe it's not certain. Knocks down the number 5 Beastman. Yeah, he stays put to free up the number 5 thrower to make a positive dodge. +2 on the pickup. No, +1 on the pickup. One die block. Works out. It's going to be a dodge push, but that's fine. That frees up the thrower. All he has to do is pick up the ball. He has sure hands. Oh boy. Is he going to try to throw this ball? Good dodge. It's a long pass, it looks like. 1, 2, 3. Tried the GFI and failed. Does he have a TRR left? He does. Final TRR. I think this brings it down to a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Long pass. Good! Good reception! I don't think there's anything Walmart Death Machine can do at this point. Fantastic play by the Orclund Raiders. What a play indeed. The Orclund Raiders are going to score on turn 16. The best WDM can hope for is an extra turn on the kickoff. I think WDM wants to hold on to this TRR. What a play by the Raiders. Yeah, I think this Beastman should have covered the Goblin. Another good hit on the left-hand side. He's just going to try to put the hurt on here. Remember, both teams will be advancing to the Blood Bowl. So they have a potential to see each other again. 2 die. Block. It's going to be a good hit against the number 3 Black Orc. Trying to get any player advantage he can in the off chance that he's going to get another turn on the kickoff. Going to take another 2 die block, this time against the number 11 Blitzer. Good hit. Yeah, he'll send the Beastman back, but really to no avail. Final turn of play for the Raiders. They will score. And they will go up 1-0 here in the finals of the Dungeon Bowl. Well done by Wenger and the Orclund Raiders. The best WDM can hope for now is a series of very, very fortunate events. We'll see what happens. They're going to stack the line. Two of the Raiders are going to come back onto the pitch. And one of WDM's going to come back on. I believe it's going to be 11v10 in the Raiders' favor. Cliffy says needs some KOs or injuries, but it's not working out. SBB agrees. He was hoping for 22 fatalities. 10v11 in Orclund, in the Orclund Raiders' favor. Walmart Death Machine is going to keep two men back. I mean, sure. He's just got to... He needs another turn. We'll see if he gets it. He needs another turn, and then he just needs to get incredibly lucky on some die rolls. Here's the kickoff. He does have a kicker. Both teams have kickers. Yeah. Good kick by the Raiders. That's not bad. Suffers an injury. that poor goblin just scored. He's only KO'd. That's going to do it. Walmart Death Machine has no hope of scoring. They'll take some blocks. Try to get a pass for a TRR. But the Orclund Raiders are going to be the Mid-Atlantic Modeling League Dungeon Bowl champions. Some revenge hits coming up. Maybe even a foul. Why not? Good hit on the number one Blackmark. Doesn't get anything out of it. SP Beaver says they're going to be tough to beat in the Blood Bowl. Yeah, both of these teams. Two-die block on the right-hand side of the line. It's going to be both standing. Drive stays alive. He spends the TRR. He only gets a push out of it. He's trying to take out these high-dollar players, and I think that's smart. Gonna get the assist for the, yeah. Get the assist for the block on the, well, no, he's, no assist because of the player behind the troll. Trying to take out the troll doesn't work out. But can he get a foul out of this still? It looks like he can't. Just gonna go for the two-die blitz, gets a push. So no fouls, and now we'll see a ball pick up to a pass, almost certainly. Prince Peanut Butter Cup gonna pick up, I'm sorry, the Criley Muzzle was gonna pick up some SPPs, but he failed to throw the ball. And that'll do it, 1-0, the Orclund Raiders are the Dungeon Bowl champions. Congratulations to Wenger and the Orclund Raiders. A fantastic match between these two teams. What a game. That was, I mean, that was some quality Blood Bowl. That was super fun to watch. And again, congratulations, not just to Wenger, but to Nick Satan as well for making it this far, for being the runner-up, and both teams, of course, continuing on to the Blood Bowl. The Orclund Raiders, the champions, Wenger, will win himself a copy of Blood Bowl 3 when it releases this summer. Congratulations to him. Let's take a look at the statistics, and then we'll take a look at the Blood Bowl bracket. Look at this, pretty even on ball possession. The Orclund Raiders, of course, had it longer. They did pick up the ball in the first half, but WDM was able to stop them. Cliffia says that was a great game. That was a great game. That was a fantastic game. But you can see they were matched for running yards. The Raiders got those passing yards on the very last turn of the game. Pretty even on blocks sustained. The Raiders suffered the most KOs, however. Walmart Death Machine got away with only 1 KO, but 2 casualties sustained. SPP, Walmart Death Machine, is going to walk away with 5 for their MVP, while the Orclund Raiders are going to walk away with 13. And we can take a look at the die rolls really quickly here. The Orclund Raiders taking a ton of D6 dice and looking just about even across, while Walmart Death Machine taking a fair bit as well, and that's also looking just about even. Orclund Raiders block dice looking even, and Walmart Death Machine block dice looking just about even, maybe a hair negative. No, it's not even negative, it's pretty even. Man, what a game. What a nail biter that was. Whew. Venger's going to walk away. He's going to be the Dungeonbowl champion with just 1 loss all competition, and that was to the Shambling Shitstorm, coached by Malik. But again, congratulations. That was just so fun to watch. You know, we said it a dozen times here, but it was going to be a chess match. It ended up as a chess match, and consequently, it was really fun to watch to see how those coaches used those Strength 4 players to their advantage. Nick Satan there in the second half made really, really smart blocks and was able to reset his defense very, very well. Just fantastic play, both on offense and on defense. I think deciding not to mark the Goblin to try to go for the second half win on the off chance that he picked up the ball, that's what did him in. But otherwise, stellar game. The Mid-Atlantic Mauling League is divided into 4 competitions a season. 3 of the competitions, the Chaos Cup, the Spike Magazine Trophy, and the Dungeonbowl, are open competitions, open to every coach in the league. The Blood Bowl is an invitational. The top 4 coaches, the minimum of 4 anyway, but the top coaches get invited to the Blood Bowl. The Blood Bowl is the championship competition of the season. There is no round robin in the Blood Bowl. It is a straight single elimination bracket. Our bracket is going to end up with 4 teams. It's the Whiny Beavers, the Baltimore Vloopadoops, the Orclund Raiders, and Walmart Death Machine, all advancing to the Blood Bowl. Seeding is random. The random seeding has taken place already, and we can take a look at the bracket right now. So as you can see, this is the Blood Bowl 2021 bracket. The Chaos Cup champions, the Whiny Beavers. The Spike Magazine Trophy champions, the Baltimore Vloopadoops. And now, tonight's Dungeonbowl champions, the Orclund Raiders, along with Walmart Death Machine, who qualifies as the Chaos Cup runners-up. The Whiny Beavers are going to face WDM in a run-back of the Chaos Cup finals. That will be exciting to watch. And the Spike Magazine Trophy champions, the Baltimore Vloopadoops, are going to face off against the Orclund Raiders in the semi-finals. The Baltimore Vloopadoops lost to the Orclund Raiders in a final turn TD, very much like tonight's matchup, where the Orclund Raiders almost went the entire length of the pitch to score a turn 16 touchdown. So that'll also be a fun one to watch. The Blood Bowl will be scheduled in the future. I don't know when it'll start. It'll probably be about a month from now. We need to take a break, regroup, create some graphics and all that jazz, and get some episodes up on the podcast. But we'll let you know on Twitter, on Facebook, and of course on Twitch when the Blood Bowl will be scheduled and when it'll take place. Again, it'll be about a month from now, I think. But I hope you had fun tonight. That was a fantastic game to watch. Once again, congratulations to Wenger and the Orclund Raiders. Congratulations for being Dungeonbowl champion. Congratulations to both teams for advancing to the Blood Bowl. And of course, congratulations to Wenger for winning himself a copy of Blood Bowl 3 when the game releases this August. We will see you guys here in about a month's time for the championship competition of the inaugural season of the Mid-Atlantic Mauling League, the Dungeonbowl. Thanks for coming out and watching. Thanks to all of the coaches who've participated all season long and all of the teams. It has been a blast, and I'm sure these final 3 games of the season will be a blast as well, if tonight was anything to go by. So we'll see you here in about a month. Take care, guys, and thanks so much for watching.